Let's go. James Stonier joining me, taking on Darius Metaverona Power Slap number 14. I got to say, my man, it's great to have you back. You're a big personality and somebody that I hope does incredibly well. And we get to see you again, this time in New Orleans. How good does it feel?
Oh man, it feels great. Honestly, it does. Lots changed in the last year, and with that has come some pretty good opportunities to not only better myself, but better the way that people see me. Um, and I didn't burn all my bridges when I was screwing up. So apparently, something good has come out of it.
Absolutely. I mean, you have a mixed record, 2-2, win-loss. Last time we seen you, it was obviously part of the show. It's been over a year now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're due for a win in this one, aren't you?
I mean, I was due for a win in my last match. I think I got a little screwed over on that one, but we won't go into it as far as I'd like to.
Oh, good, man. But what do you know of Darius and where you think he's at in his career and the type of opponent he's going to be for you?
Honestly, I've got nothing but respect for Darius. He is one of the big legends. He's known in the world for the longest slap battle going up against Wolverine. So that's a legend in itself there. And then on top of that, he's really a good person, and I'm very humbled to say that I get the opportunity to go against such a guy. So uh, in his career, I feel like he could have been doing a lot better. He did get his, the last win against Cody Harasnik, but I just, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's already peaked or he's at his peak yet, but uh, I feel my odds are pretty good for standing there with him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, on paper, when you look at the kind of the fight math from what both you guys have done, you've both lost to Dorian Perez. You guys have both beat Cody Harasnik. You know, just looking from the outside, do you think this is a pretty evenly matched fight?
I think that it is a very even match, but to say that I can go based off of the fact that we both beat Cody Harasnik, um, Cody stumbled me, and he lost due to a disqualification, and it's really not a win I like on my record. So to say it's even on the standpoints of who we've gone up against and all of that, no, but I do think that it's a very even match when it comes to the striking and with being able to take the hit, especially me now. I've worked on that a lot. So
For sure. I mean, you're a big guy. You're 6'5". You know, you're pushing the upper end of that heavyweight division. You know, do you think Darius has fought a guy like you and a guy that has probably one of the biggest hands in all of Power Slap, regardless of weight class?
no, that's one that I can definitely say he's never gone against anybody like me. Um, and he's never gone against somebody that, as everybody calls them, the gorilla hands. Um, he has a rude awakening if he thinks he's going to come into this and just win right off the rip. That's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, again, I love him to death, and I want to be nothing but humble about our being able to get this fight. But um, if it's not the first round, it will be the second round, and I will walk away the champion on this one. I've got too much to lose for this one, so I'm coming in there with a head of steam. Uh, I have family that I got to fight for now, um, so I have even more of a purpose than what I had starting out doing what I'm doing.
I hear you. I mean, I've seen an evolution of you from a guy the first time I ever met, having to drink beer to be able to make weight at super heavy. You know, we've seen you kind of, you know, go through a lot of stuff, you know, publicly in your personal life as well, the ups and the downs. You seem to have found, a sense of peace or calmness, I would say, over the last year. I think I've seen you, more on the, if you want to say, the straight and narrow. Can you talk to me about where you are in your life right now and why we can expect to see the best version of you up there on stage?
I can tell you that the person that I am now is it's a complete opposite of what I used to be. Being loud, being obnoxious, trying to, I don't know per se how to fit a script. Um, on top of that, my alcoholism was a really big thing. Um, I will say I'm not sober. I never was striving to be sober. I was striving to be able to keep my drinking in check. So I do have a beer from time to time still, but nothing like what it was. I'm not drinking on a daily basis. I'm not drinking half the time on a monthly basis. It's, if we're having a holiday, I might pick up a 6 pack or something like that. I found God. It's been a big thing in my life. It's given me a lot of peace. It's given me a lot of patience to be able to deal with things that I wasn't able to deal with before. Um, he opened my eyes to so much that I was missing out on in my family. So I'm very grateful for that. Um, as you can tell, our last couple of interviews, I was either drunk or on my way to being drunk. And man, it feels good just to be able to sit here and say, I'm not a drunk anymore. I'm not a drunk anymore. So it's been that's been very humbling to me. And then on top of all of that, you guys are going to see the best out of me because I have more than just my immediate family here that I have to fight for now. I'm in the process of trying to fight for custody of my daughter. Um, I won't get too much into that, but she needs to be with her brothers, and she needs to be with her with people that want to love her and spend time with her, and she has that here. So uh, everything that I win is going towards getting her back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Amazing, man. Congratulations, dude. Like, you come a long way. It's great to see the evolution. Darius is a guy that, can be a little tricky to strike on the offensive side. He's very good at the role. Have you changed your training on the offensive side to try to one, either throw him off his timing and or be able to make the maximum amount of impact that you possibly can?
I've I've changed a lot based off of watching, and I've watched his matches for the last 2.5 weeks. I've been watching his matches all the way down to his slap fight matches, and I see that role. And that's something that a lot of people have mentioned to me. And I can tell you that if he rolls, he's gonna regret rolling. He's really gonna regret it. My whole lineup on how I hit, my center of gravity, uh, where the actual full strike comes through, everything has changed. And uh, then I had to do a little bit of tweaking when I found out it was Darius. And I will grip the back of his jaw if he decides he's going to roll out. His head's going to it's going to continue to spin with the rollout. So um, all I can say is, hey, dude, don't flinch. Be like everybody else. Sit there and take that shit like a man.
Awesome, man. If Darius is watching this interview, what do you want to say to him?
I'm grateful you took the match. I'm honored to be going against you as the legend. Don't think this is going to be easy, bud, because it's not. I'm coming in there with a head of steam that you've not seen. And you guys know I got the power to take people out. So I'm coming for you. And then Bryce Jones, I want your ass again.
Awesome, my man. I appreciate you joining me. Much love, much respect. Look forward to seeing you in New Orleans.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on.